Hello, peeps. Okay. So, last month sometime, I was complaining to my apartment people, because this is a non-smoking building, right? And I was complaining and saying I'm smelling cigarette smoke. And the person I complained it to are the ones that went and told the apartment person. The apartment person, which I have it on video by the way, says, that's not possible because there's no one around you that smokes cigarettes. I said, well, someone new moved upstairs, maybe above me, they're smoking. And she goes, no, the person above you has been living there before you. Got on video that that's not true. Let me get back to this because my mom's calling. Alright, back. I don't know where I left off. And I'm not starting over. So that first half that I had is going to come on to the video. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So she's like, no, that's not possible because the person has been living there since before you moved in. First of all, that's not true. For a few reasons, we know that's not true. One, the place was being remodeled or whatever, hammered on and all that, so there was no one living there. Two, you literally told us no one lives there because we were telling you about something. You're like, well, there's no one living up there, so how's that possible? Which, that caused a little argument with you and my stepdad, and then you took it back at us. So yeah, we have you on video, by the way, multiple times lying. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. So yeah, so she's like, no one around you smokes cigarettes. Well, what do I see right outside my hall, right by my door? I'll put the clip in here so you can see it yourself, people. She put it right outside my door, and I was told no one around me smokes because I was complaining about the smell of cigarette smoke. There's a cigarette, but no one around me smokes. I know the person on this side does not smoke. The person upstairs, I have no idea because they are new. You can't tell me they were here before I was here. No, Person across the hall, she's new because the person that lived there before passed away, and now, yeah, I don't know her. Person on this side's new, and I have no idea about them at all. But yeah, so there is a burnt cigarette right next to my door in the home, but no one around me smokes cigarettes. Okay then. So there's that. The other thing. So I go out of my way to either pay people back or give people things that I know they're gonna love. Like, I know they like this type of thing or something, something like that, right? I spend my time and money where I already have a little bit of time and money. So why should I be spending more time and money than I have on these people? But I do. Why? And every time I do it and then the thing happens, I'm like, why, Jess? Why? Why do you do that? You need to stop. But like, gift giving, I love to give gifts. But I always like to make sure the gifts are gifts that I know the person's gonna love. Like something they love, they enjoy. Like, I don't just give a random gift. It's gotta be, I spent a lot of money on this person. Why? Why did I spend money on her? Why? Why did I do that? Why? Help me. Someone help me. Help me stop spending money on this person. Because this person just uses me and says other things that, and then when I say I'm going to speak up about that thing, then I'm told not to speak up about that thing. Because that person, the other person that they said it to is upset because I'm going to speak up about it, because they don't want to speak up about it, because they don't want to cause issues. Sometimes, honestly, I feel like I was put in this family legitly to force them to speak the truth. Because I honestly feel like if I was not born, there would be no truth speaking in this family whatsoever. Anytime my mom speaks the truth, it's because I said something to someone else about something, and then, like, well, they said this about, and then mom will be like, blah, blah, blah. Or even dad. Dad will tell me something, and then I'll tell mom something that he said, or other way around, or I'll just speak up, and then he'd be like, oh, maybe I should talk to mom about that, or maybe I should talk to dad about that, or even when it comes to my siblings, the same thing. Nobody freaking speaks the truth or speaks up about their true feelings in this family. And it makes me so angry. Like, if you're gonna sit there and talk behind my freaking back, then say it to my face. Seriously, I'm so... I told my mom, I literally said, you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? And then my mom's, don't do that. Why? Why shouldn't I do that? Because now she's gonna get yelled at or in trouble or something because of it. How is that any different as if me being a child and you guys doing the same shit to me? How is it any different? And how are we... You go to therapy to learn all these things, right? I guarantee you. No, not guarantee. I will bet you, and I don't even have this, I will bet you $1 million. $1 million. You go tell your therapist about this exact conversation. And see if she tells you to keep quiet and not say anything. And I will bet you, and I don't have $1 million, I will bet you $1 million that your therapist is going to say something like, well, maybe you should speak up about that. We shouldn't be quiet about this. We need to tell people how we feel. Because if you don't tell people how you feel, then it's just going to keep going, and it's going to keep being a secret, and it's going to keep getting darker and dirtier and ickier and egoer, and that's how we don't evolve, people. Haven't you been seeing this? It's been going on for years and years and years and years and years, and generations and generations and generations and generations. And not just my family I'm talking about just in general. People don't know how to flip and speak up. And like the autistic people, we know how to speak up. We make people uncomfortable. You know why we make people uncomfortable? Because we speak the truth. We say it like we see it. We don't sit there and play around the bush and give these little this, maybe this, and this. But I'm telling you, it's not that. Don't think it's that. Or don't tell them I told you. Or we don't do any of that. We just speak it. The consequences of us speaking it, well, it's out. Who cares? Either the consequence says, oh, now you started a fight, an argument, but hey, now people know the truth, so now you know who you should have in your life or not have in your life, Or, hey, well, other people weren't saying it. Mom, we're all thinking it, so just say it. Fine, I'll say it. I've always been told I'm the one that will speak about the elephant in the room, and I will. I have no issues doing it. And yeah, it has caused arguments. And fights and all of that. But everyone around me, everybody wants to keep the peace. How are you supposed to keep the peace when there is no peace? The only way you can keep peace is when there is peace. And the only way there is peace is when you speak your truth and you be your authentic 100% self. You're not being your authentic 100% self when you're sitting there and going blah, 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 blah behind someone's back and not saying it to their face. If you have an issue with me, certain person's birthday that's coming up, maybe I shouldn't even give you your freaking gift. Again, why did I get you a gift? Why did I spend all that money on those gifts for you? You don't deserve them. You use me. That's the only time I ever see you is when it involves your little one. You use me. So I don't even. If you have a reason why you're upset about what you're upset about, tell me to my flippin' face what it is, because then we can fix it. Because then I'm self-aware of what you're having this issue about. I'm curious. Because there's so many things that you tell your partner shit about me and your mother that is not true. You know, there's so many things that you have done in our life that there's so many things you have done in my life that I have let go or forgiven you or just said, I don't care anymore. Just let it go. Like, whatever. It's not a big deal. But when you constantly are sitting there doing what you're doing, and I'm sitting there going, helping you and giving you free babysitting and buying you stuff when you already owe a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot of people. You owe certain people, but yet you can't pay them because you don't have any money, but you have a lot more than that person does. We see you going places all the time, spending your money, and you're always expecting a certain person to babysit, but when that person can't babysit, who's your backup? Oh, automatically, oh my gosh, almost it's like, oh, I love you now. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. Like, I was even there for you for your whole freaking surgery. I had people praying. I was sharing. Why? Why do I? I'm upset at myself. I'm upset at myself because I keep doing this. I keep doing this. I keep letting my family the most. Her the most. Like, did I get a present from her? No. How many years have not? Tons. But every year I make sure I have her a birthday and a Christmas gift. I make sure, that this is taken care of. I make sure, that she has help. I make sure that let her know I'm here for her. And she never does that for me. Ever. Ever. And I don't know why I keep doing that for her. I don't know why I keep, letting her. Anyway, so I said tomorrow, because tomorrow's Easter, and I'm seeing her. And I said tomorrow to my mom, I said, tomorrow, when she asks me to go play with her little one, or watch her little one, I'm going to say no. And my mom yelled at me about saying that. She's like, no, you can't do that. Because now, if I do that, then my mom's the one that's gonna get, like, in trouble by my sister. But then how is that fair? Can someone tell me, how is that fair? How is that fair that my mom is the one that will get in trouble? And also, I'm told not to do something that you already are complaining about it, about. Why should I watch her tomorrow? You're the parent. You supposedly don't want her around me. You have a problem with it, so why do you keep having me watch her? You have a problem with it, then why do you keep having me watch her? Don't let me be around her. Don't let her be around me. Don't let me watch her. Don't be asking me to babysit her or to help out with her at all if you're gonna be that way. Like, this was before she was even born, there was problems. When you were pregnant with her, there was problems about me being around her. But then yet you sit there and you turn around and say, oh, you two are gonna be best friends. Oh, you guys are gonna be best friends. Or she's gonna be your best friend. Okay, well, you put that. I said the name. Sorry. Oops, I slipped. See, I speak the truth. Trying to talk without saying names and can't do it. It's just not me. I slipped. Oops, said it. So I'll just continue. So Dree put it in the universe that we're gonna be best friends before she was even born, before she was even 1 year old. I mean, not born, before she was like 1 year old. So you kept putting it in the universe, and now it's happening, and you don't like that it's happening. But you put it in the universe. You did it. I have not harmed her. I have not done anything to her. So I don't know why you have such a issue. Oh wait, no, I do know why. Because someone doesn't want to speak the truth and say that they're embarrassed that their sister is autistic. And that their sister is functioning not as high as her, but is higher than her. And that her sister is very smart, but isn't smart at the same time. Someone doesn't want to admit that. Because come on. We know that's what you're feeling, Dree. We know that's what you mean. You just don't want to look like a bad person. Because if you sat there and said, my sister is blah, 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 because she's autistic, then people are going to look at you and be mad at you and call you names and stuff. But you want to pretend that you love your sister and you accept her as she is. Right. No, you don't. My brother doesn't accept me either, so it's been my whole life, you guys. The only one that sort of accepts me, I would say, is my mom. And my cousin Katie. And my real dad. I think those are the only ones that accept me the most in the family. But out of the three of those, I'd say my mom accepts me more than the other two. But none of them accept me as me. None of them. And I know in my heart that truth. I know in my gut that truth. I know in my intuition that truth. I know it. I've known it my entire life. And I have to figure out how to stop allowing the ones that can't accept me for me be in my life anymore, even if they are family. That's the biggest hurdle. That honestly is my biggest, I don't know if you can call it a lesson or what, but it is one of the biggest things that God is having me work on in this life. Like, I've never ever cared what people thought of me or anything except for my family. My family are the only ones I've ever cared on what they thought of me. But everybody else, like, if someone said something like, I don't know, you're oversensitive, I'd be like, I don't care. Yeah, I am. I'm proud of it. But then family says it, and it makes me like, I guess it doesn't anymore. Younger me, definitely. Little child, little Jess, yes, absolutely. I guess I don't get as upset as I used to with family. The only part that still upsets me is when I know they're using me, and I still go out of my way to help them and want to make them happy and showing them that I love them and that I care about them and being there for them and supporting them and all of that. But I need to stop doing that. I need to start supporting myself. I need to start being like selfish, I guess you could say. I need to start being selfish because yeah, I need to start being selfish. That's the biggest thing I can say is I need to start being selfish. I need to start, my therapist, she said it actually. She said I need to start speaking up for myself. I need to stop letting, she didn't say the exact words, but like she's like, we're gonna practice or we're gonna role play this or whatever. I need to start saying no. So even though my mom said tomorrow not to do that, if she comes up to me, not my mom, my sister, she comes up to me tomorrow and says, can you watch Iris so we can go do this? I'm gonna say no. And if she asks why, I'm gonna say, because I don't feel like it. And if she asks, well, why don't you feel like it? She's your niece, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna let her say, you don't want me around her. So, no, I'm not gonna do it. I love her and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that shit anymore for you, Dre. I'm done helping you out. And you'll say something like, well, my leg really hurts, or I'm exhausted, or blah, blah, blah. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You've never been there for me for any of my surgeries. You weren't there one time for my back surgery. Not one, for both of them, by the way. You didn't help out once, not once, for both of those, now that I think about it. Huh. Wow. You didn't help clean. You didn't help move in. You didn't help mom out when she needed help with things on me. You didn't drive me around places to help me. Nope. You also let your fiance destroy my things. Didn't care to fix them or pay for them or give me money for them or buy me a new one. You, the same thing. Never respectful towards my stuff when you do borrow it. I'm having a very self-awareness right now. Wow. I didn't even didn't even realize that. Like, you didn't have a damn vehicle, and what were you doing? You were borrowing my vehicle. I let you borrow my vehicle. You didn't pay for the insurance, and you were driving my vehicle. And you knew your sister was already struggling. But, you know, and, oh, the other thing, too. You wouldn't have been able to move into your first apartment if it wasn't for me. Because who was your, what are they called? Co-signer? Because mom and dad couldn't do it. And you didn't have anyone else. Because your brother couldn't do it either at the time. Your sister was the only one that could. And she helped you. You know why she helped you? Because she loved you. And also because she was told, well, you should help your sister out. Makes her feel good when she helps out. But I need to learn the boundaries of when I'm helping people out. It's a yeah, wow. This video is 25 minutes long. This was not going to be that long. This was supposed to be just a quick little video of a rant. And this rant has come into a self-awareness type of rant. Now, I'm going to beat myself up right now because I know me what's going to happen is I'm going to be asked tomorrow. And because I love Iris so much, and Iris wants to hang out with her auntie, I'm going to be like, yeah, I'll do it. When I already said I won't. And it won't just be her. She won't ask, actually. What will happen is she'll have mom ask. Because she never asks. She never texts me and asks me. And then she takes it out on mom for things that she doesn't like when it's not mom's fault. Your daughter's the one that wanted it. Just because she's 4 years old, you're not going to talk to her about it? Explain why? Like, because now you're just confusing your daughter as well, by the way. And maybe mom had a reason why too. Did you think of that? Mom was helping you out. And mom's just like me. She can't say no either. So, maybe you should ask mom why. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. I'm very, like, upset with myself at the moment, I guess I could say. Because I do this all. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this? This is her freaking birthday present. There's four things in here. One of them was very, very, very expensive. And that one that was expensive is completely customized to her. Her favorite color, her favorite things that she likes, things that I know represent her, like feathers and kitty cats and the color purple and plants and sunflowers and you know, like, and that's not the first time I've done something like this for her either. When I had that friend that was making those custom cell phone cases, her name was Erica. She made the famous custom cases for like Miley Cyrus and Dendal and stuff. And Sally and like them people. I don't know if you guys remember, like the case and had like, yeah, whatever. I had a custom one made for her. Cowboy boots and weed and like all of that. Just like this one is custom with all that too. Should I just keep this? Should I just keep it? Wish her happy birthday and that's it? Be like, and she'll wonder, or she'll do the, where's my birthday present, Jess? And should I say, oh, I didn't get you anything this year? Should I do that? There's a side that's saying, yes, do that. And then there's the other side where the heart starts aching and the heart's telling me, don't do that. Because she's looking forward for that gift. She's looking forward to get a gift. She knows you're going to get her a gift. She knows that it's going to be something special and that's catered to her. She knows you're the one person that's not going to forget about her. I'm the one person that wishes people happy birthday on their birthdays. Every year. I don't miss it. Holidays. Depends what holiday. I don't know. I don't sit there and say happy Easter to people. But like the big holidays, like Christmas and stuff, you know? But birthdays. Birthdays are so important for people. And I make sure, even people I don't even talk to, I make sure I say happy birthday to them. I make sure that they, even if they like, I don't talk to them, but you see it on Facebook type of thing, you know, you get the notification. I make sure I do not miss a birthday. Like, I have so much anxiety to make sure when I open Facebook that it doesn't say there's anyone's birthday today and that I missed it. If I see it's someone's birthday, you know, where it shows you it's this person's birthday and then you click and then it shows you the list of all the people's birthday it is today. If I miss one, I'm so upset. Or like, let's say it's the next day and I look and I missed that person's yesterday, I'm always like, oh, happy late birthday, sorry I missed it, or happy late birthday. Or I have so much anxiety over that and it's so stupid. It's so stupid that I have so much anxiety over that. I should not have anxiety over that. I don't get happy birthday from everybody. God, my sister, did she even wish me happy birthday last year? I don't think she did. I know there's been a few years where she hasn't said happy birthday at all. No, she did say happy birthday last year because she ended up went out to eat and she got me an actual birthday present. And she even joked and said, look at, I actually got you a birthday present this year, Jess. And it was a used thing. No, the Christmas present was used. But the birthday present, I don't even know if it was actually meaningful or if it was a last minute thing or if it was something she already had. And she's like, oh, I'm going to give my sister this because I know she'll love this. I don't know. And honestly, I don't even wear the bracelet she got me because I don't like that type of bracelet. And if you know me, you know I don't like that type of bracelet. You know I don't like that texture on my skin. So that tells you a whole lot about how much she knows her sister. But me, on the other hand, I know she wouldn't like something, you know, like a certain something like that or certain something. You know what I mean? I know. 34 minutes. 34 minutes. 34 minutes. Can we get off of this topic, please? Can we talk about something better? Let's talk about something better. Okay, next videos. So, yeah. Okay. Bye.